What's going on, everybody? Today I have my right-hand man, my brother, my team partner, Randy Korkus, who's going to be going over his real estate journey, his real estate success, who's only been in the business for 2 years, and he's been freaking crushing it. His first year in the business was last year. He started in February 2020, and I'm sure you guys remember what happened in March 2020. The world crashed, and we still managed to have a great successful year. He had a great successful first year. He did a little over $7 million in volume, 21 transactions. This year he's on pace to do $9 million in production at 26 or 27 units, depending on which deals close or not. We're at December now. But on a quick little side note too, how me and Randy know each other is funny little story. I'll shrink it down, but me and my brother used to have a retail store. It was a Sprint cell phone store, and we had Randy come in for an interview. Mind you, I know Randy looks like he's about 28, 29 years old, but he's not. He's 24 years old, just for everyone to know. He is taken. But thumb up, what's up? He was 19 or 18 at the time. 19 or 18 at the time. He came in for an interview. He was meeting with my brother actually, but I was out on the sales floor, and he came up and said, "Hey, I'm here for an interview." I'm like, "Oh, hey, how you doing? What's your name?" He's like, "Randy." And from that minute, I knew that this guy had a lot of potential. We literally hired him on the spot, and he crushed it in the cell phone industry. Not only that, he owned a few multiple cell phone locations, and then from then on, he excelled and did great. And obviously, I started in real estate. He got his real estate license, and of course, we're crushing it together. So again, I'm super thankful for him. I'm super proud of him. He is my brother. I love him, and I thank you for everything. So quick little side note, guys. But with that being said, I want Randy to discuss, a little bit about how your first year went, how your second year is going, and like what your projections are for us in this next upcoming year.
So thank you for all your kind words, Daniel. I really appreciate you, and thank you for starting me off in this journey and everything that we've done together. My first year in real estate, I started off, it was an exciting first month, and then as you mentioned, the entire world crashed. So we were supposedly supposed to be sitting at home for about 3 months. We actually sat for 3-4 weeks and started going back to the office in early April to brainstorm and game plan and all that. And once we became open again back in May, we hit the ground running right then and there, and it was a little bit demotivating. Obviously the first month everything kind of went down, but it's not.
First month in real estate, first year, and then we went into something that the world's never seen, a lockdown.
Yeah.
And I know we built up a lot of momentum up until that, and it just didn't happen because we were on lockdown. We were non-essential.
Exactly. So it's not about your setbacks, it's all about your comebacks. And between May and December, that's 7 months, we hit the ground running, and we did 5 times the business we're supposed to do that first month. So thank God for that. All that went well. And
how did we do that? Because I think that's what most people want to know. A lot of traditional teams buy leads, cold call, door knock, open houses. What do we do for our clients that want to work with us? How do we gain that?
So we did nothing of what you just mentioned, because you and I cold calling, door knocking, and all that wouldn't work.
It's not for everybody. It's not
for everybody.
The wrong way.
No,
I believe you could definitely build a business off of all of them, and a great one. But it's not the way we want to build our business.
Daniel, obviously, as all of you guys know, has built his business all off of social media, and all of our leads are organic. And all of the clientele that we have a specific way to follow up, a specific way to reach out, a specific way to convert, and all of the business that we've done, we've got all off of referrals.
And that's awesome. And Randy does a great job with the clients. Mind you, what we do is we get our message out there. We post on social media, we add value, we build credibility. We are the trusted name because we know that most people want to do business with someone they know, like, and trust. So when we generate that business, it comes in, and what we do is we leverage it to Randy, and Randy from there is a natural with clients. Why? Because he's had a past. Even though, his age might not seem like he has that much experience, but in reality, he started working at a really young age. Before, owned a landscaping company,
Correct.
got in the cell phone industry, owned multiple cell phone businesses, and then came into real estate. So you understand customers / clients, you understand employees, you understand people, and you know how to communicate with them and make them feel comfortable. So like, what would you say, one of your biggest strengths are when it does come to clients and knowing, because everyone's always talking about leads, right? Everyone's like, oh, I want leads. But when they get the lead, they don't know what to do with the lead. Why? Because it's not just about getting a lead. It's about converting them. And converting doesn't mean selling them. It means building into a relationship so they can know you, like you, and trust you, and feel comfortable with you to build a business. So I know your strengths, and I just want you to share it with everybody, because I feel like that'll help a lot of agents and help a lot of clients understand why it's important to pick and choose the right people to work with for agents and clients.
So my main strength would be patience, and the reason I say that is because everybody thinks, okay, you're gonna get a lead right away. You're gonna go, you're gonna show them a house, you're gonna get them under contract, it's gonna close, and that's it. That's the completely wrong image to build in this business, because you got to remember, when you're dealing with people, you're not only dealing with them buying a property. Number one, it's the biggest investment they're making in their life, and you're dealing with a lender, you're dealing with their credit, you're dealing with their finances, and there's so much that goes into it where you could be showing a client a property for 3 months, 6 months, 8 months, up to a year, if even.
Or more, which we've had.
Or more. And our job here is not to pressure people into buying a property, it's to build that relationship. And one of my main mottos has always been chase the vision, not the money.
Yep.
Okay?
Beautiful way.
And once you're building that relationship and you're patient, the sale's gonna happen regardless.
I love that.
So,
and that's awesome. And that's a great key point that you just stated, was patience, which ties in with comfortability and trust and understanding. Because at the end of the day, and I say this quote, it's a part of my 90-day action plan that I created, is don't focus on the sale, focus on the relationship. And that's exactly what Randy's so good at, is communicating with people, asking them questions. So the better he knows, the better he can help, advising them on what he recommends, and then showing. And at the end of the day, the house is gonna sell itself. And Randy's starting to do a lot of listings now too, so he understands the list side. He's heavily on the buy side. We're transitioning into list side, but that trait right there is going to help dramatically when it comes to buyers or sellers. So thank you again so much, Randy. I appreciate that, and I look forward to a great 2022 with you, and growing our team and group. And thank you to all of our clients. Thank you to everyone who supports us. We're here for you. We appreciate you guys. And any final words you want to end it off with?
Thank you again, and thank you to all of our past clients, our current clients, our future clients for making this possible. We would be nothing without you guys, and look forward to us in 2022. We are coming in strong.